you serious? Are you serious? Get ready for tonight's Sunday Night Live, starting from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on PaulBegleyProphecy.com. That's www.PaulBegleyProphecy.com. We've got a lot to cover, folks. I mean, you wouldn't believe the stuff that's going on. Mount Etna has erupted. We're going to tell you all about that. That happened in Italy. Mount Etna blows sky high. I want to thank Reverend Gary for that update. Also, there's been some horrendous things going on. The evil, the demons that are loose in the land. In Iraq, 55 people killed as bombings across Baghdad, killing 55. Today, Sunday, October 27, 2013, as the Prime Minister prepares to travel to Washington, D.C. to seek President Barack Obama's help in confronting the wave of violence. What do you want us to do? We were there for 10 years. Before we got there, Shiites were killing Sunnis, and Sunnis were killing Shiites. We go there, we get rid of Saddam Hussein, we fight for 10 years, we get out of there, and we can't even barely get the wheels up off the plane, and the murdering and the mayhem and the mess, and 7,000 people have died this year, just this year, in Iraq, between murderous bombings between Shiites and Sunnis. So what do you want us to do? What else is there to do? We can't. I'm just being honest. What do you want us to do? And by the way, and I want to thank Nick of New York for that. Nick also sent this to me. 18 people dead. Where? Afghanistan. Why? Bombings. A roadside bomb in eastern Afghanistan kills 18, including 5 women who were traveling to a wedding party on a minibus, according to local government officials. Today, Sunday, October 27, 2013, the violence has risen in Afghanistan since the troops are leaving. Wait till we're gone. And it's Muslims. It's radical Islamic Muslims who hate Christians, hate Jews. They call us infidels. And then they hate each other because they don't see eye to eye on the Prophet Muhammad's words. What? Wait a minute. But then there's more. The Phoenix, Arizona, 5 people dead, 2 dogs dead. That's right. Phoenix police in Arizona found a horrific scene Saturday morning, October 26, 2013, the condominium complex. 5 people, 2 dogs, gunshot wounds. They're all dead. Officers responded. It's ridiculous, folks. What's going on down there? Also, Nick of New York, thank you for this report. 5 people dead in a brutal stabbing. Where? New York City in Brooklyn. That's right. That happened Saturday night. New York police were investigating a brutal slaying. 4 of them were children. A 37-year-old woman and 4 children stabbed to death in their home in Brooklyn, New York. I'll give you all the details on that when you come to the show tonight. And while that was going on, Sydney, Australia, 5, a Jewish family. Get this, a Jewish family of 5 walking home after having taken the Sabbath evening meal on their way home when a group of 8 young men began yelling anti-Semitic insults at them, then attacked them. The 5 suffered injuries including fractured cheekbone, broken nose, concussions, lacerations, and bruisings. There were 5 victims. They were 4 men, was aged 27 through 66, and also a 62-year-old woman. One man who's in the 60s suffered serious internal head injuries, according to the Israel's Channel 2 television. He is in critical condition. What's this about? So a family of 5 Jewish people walking home after having this Shabbat, meal. Get jumped. Here we go again. I told you, Jews, Christians hate it. It's going on all around the world, but nobody wants to talk about it. And I want to thank Nick of New York for that. I want to thank Burke of Canada for this report. I'm going to talk about this today. Do you believe this? But 16 horses fall dead not far from the Fukushima power plant. Would you say radiation? I'm telling you, folks, something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. I'm telling you, Japan is dying. I'll give you all the details. We're going to talk about that tonight on our show. And also, Reverend Gary, I want to thank you, Reverend Gary, for this report. The Israeli government goes ahead and releases another 26 Palestinian prisoners. They're all terrorists. They were involved in the Oslo murders and fighting. So now Israel showing good faith in this peace agreement negotiations with the Palestinians. They had already released 26 prisoners. Now today they've released another 26. That's 52. There's 52 more to go, which makes 104. Of course, 104, holy number among the Islamic, because there's 104 holy books according to Islam. Also, President Obama signed that I-beam that come flying off the 9/11 I-beam that wound up being put up in the new One World Trade Center. He signed it. It's the harbinger. He writes the very verse that the Messianic rabbi Jonathan Cahn was talking about in his famous book, The Harbinger. They put that beam on the 104th floor. Just saying. Okay, we'll talk about that tonight. And also, are you talking Mark of the Beast? Are we talking Mark of the Beast? Bitcoins. It is true. The first ATM machine will open in Canada, and it's going to release if you have Bitcoins, if you've made Bitcoin currency, which is, you can then go to an ATM and turn your Bitcoins into Canadian dollars. So it's going to, in other words, Bitcoins is going to become a new currency. And I'm going to tell y'all, is this the mark of the beast on its way? Are they testing the system up there in Vancouver, Canada? What? We're going to talk about all of it, and more. A lot more, just giving you a little taste of it. Something biblical is going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. And I don't even have a cup of coffee. I don't even have a cup of coffee right now. I'm going to go make a fresh pot. We're going to get ready. Show starts in just about an hour. Get there, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Sunday night live, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern at my website. Go right now, www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. That's www.paulbegleyprophecy.com. Hit the live show button. Get on there live. Get in the chat room. Get ready, because Jesus is coming soon.